phobia of being seen, that's how it feels like now whenever you need to have an online meeting. As someone whose job it is to be the most visible person in the room, I do motivational speaking, I do improvised comedy, I deliver virtual webinars to hundreds of people. I wasn't always this way. I mean, it was bad. I used to work in an open plan office. It felt like a shooting range. I was so scared of going to the toilet, I would wait until lunchtime when all the desks were empty, when I was certain no one was watching me. And then I'd go to the toilet. Just to be clear, I'm not actually afraid of going to the toilet. So I completely understand how terrifying it is. And without being visible on screen, success seems out of reach for you. There are various reasons why it happens, but the underlying cause, the idea or the act of being visible, means danger. And it stems from an event or situation that happened when you were younger. Maybe you were publicly shamed or humiliated. Or in your upbringing, you were not allowed to shine. Maybe there were strict rules or a sibling took all the attention. If you're a woman, maybe some close female in your life was jealous of you and was unconsciously controlling you, so you train yourself to stay small and hidden to not upset them. For me, it was being physically abused in front of extended family and strangers. It was deeply humiliating. Here's how a memory is created. Something happens, plus a heightened state of emotion equals a memory. So this then creates a strong and powerful fear association and belief for what it means to be seen by others. And all a belief is a thought that you think over and over again. The most important thing to remember is your fear of being seen can go away. It won't go away overnight. You need to work at this regularly. I used to journal in bed, writing 5 things I was grateful for before I went to sleep. And my journal had this piece of ribbon on it as a bookmark. And one time Whiskey saw the ribbon. I waved it, she jumped at it, and we had this heartwarming little playtime. And she'd get all excited. The next night, I reached for my journal, flicked off the ribbon once I found my page. Whiskey was sitting there minding her own business, and then she saw my flick of the ribbon and she came running up to wrestle the ribbon. Cats just can't help themselves. So this same thing happened every night for the next week or so. Grab my journal, the ribbon would be lying around as I was scribbling on that page. Whiskey would eventually see it and she'd start wrestling with it. About 2 months later, I tried a new journal. This one did not have a ribbon. Guess what Whiskey did? As soon as I grabbed my journal, she jumped on my lap and she was ready to wrestle with the ribbon. She was searching for it. She was walking all over my journal. Mummy, where's the ribbon? It's our playtime. She kept bugging me. She kept brushing up against the journal. She thought maybe I was hiding it, so she was flirting with me. Come on, Mummy, show me the ribbon. And I was like, Whiskey, there's no ribbon. She wouldn't listen. She eventually went and sulked in the corner. Same thing happened the following night. This went on for another week or so. Eventually, she stopped jumping on my lap when I grabbed the journal. Now, what does this have to do with your fear of being seen? Your brain works the same way as Whiskey's brain, but you have to train it. It's really hard to make old memories and triggers go away. But you can create new memories associated with the benefits of becoming more visible and all the positive ways you'll touch more lives. Just like Whiskey created that association with my journal. That neural connection didn't happen the first time I pulled my journal out with the ribbon. Even after the following night, there was still no association. It took a few weeks. She thought, right, Mummy's grabbed the journal, now it's playtime. And the science shows this is how it works for humans as well. And you can't become the best version of you when you're being controlled by something in your past. And it manifests in all sorts of ways that's holding you back in life. If you're a freelancer, you don't do the necessary work to grow your clients. You don't make friends, and then you just feel lonely and depressed. And soon enough, your world gets smaller and your anxiety grows. So watch this video next where you learn to retrain your brain with these practices and prompts. Our online lives are not going away anytime soon, and the world will be a much better place if we saw more of you in it.